The Apple Watch Ultra 3 is almost here, and excitement is building like never before. Apple doesn't release new Ultra models often, so every single rumor, leak, and hint gets magnified. This isn't just another smartwatch update. This could be the defining moment for Apple's wearable lineup in 2025. If you think you know everything about the Apple Watch already, think again, because the Ultra 3 is shaping up to be one of the most advanced pieces of technology Apple has ever put on your wrist. Today, I'll break down the rumored specs, the design, the performance upgrades, the health and fitness features, and of course the price. And by the end of this video, you'll see exactly why the Apple Watch Ultra 3 is one of the most anticipated gadgets of the year. So let's start by reminding ourselves why the Ultra line exists in the first place. When Apple introduced the first Ultra, it wasn't for casual users. It wasn't just for checking your texts or tracking your daily steps. The Ultra was built for people who push themselves beyond normal limits, for adventurers, divers, marathon, runners, hikers, and professionals working in extreme conditions. It was Apple's answer to rugged watches from companies like Garmin and Suunto, but with Apple's signature design and software ecosystem. Bigger screen, titanium case, sapphire glass, dual-frequency GPS, and better battery life. It was everything. Regular Apple Watches weren't. Now, with the Ultra 3, Apple has had time to learn from its early models, and we can expect the company to refine the formula to near perfection. Let's talk design first, because this is where Apple often surprises people. At first glance, rumors suggest that the Apple Watch Ultra 3 might not look drastically different from the Ultra 2. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, because the Ultra's design is already iconic, rugged, industrial, and instantly recognizable. But insiders claim Apple may use a refined titanium blend to make the watch even lighter, while keeping it tough enough to survive in extreme environments. Think about that. A watch that feels more comfortable for everyday wear, but can still take the beating of a mountain climb, a deep dive, or a desert marathon. Apple is all about subtle but meaningful improvements, and this could be one of them. And then there's the display. Apple has already given us an incredible bright screen on the Ultra 2. But whispers from supply chain sources hint that the Ultra 3 could introduce an upgraded OLED panel, possibly even pushing brightness levels beyond 3000 nits. That means, even in the harshest sunlight, the display would remain perfectly visible. Imagine being at the top of a snowy mountain, where the glare is intense. Your watch would still be crystal clear. And let's not forget, Apple is experimenting with micro-LED technology, which could appear in future models. While it may not debut in the Ultra 3, the advancements in display technology are always part of Apple's long-term vision. Now, let's move into performance. This is where things get exciting. The Apple Watch Ultra 3 is expected to feature the all-new S10 chip, built on Apple's most efficient architecture yet. This will bring faster processing, smoother animations, and more advanced capabilities for apps. But the biggest win might be battery life. Apple has already proven with the Ultra series that it can go beyond the standard one-day limit of most Apple Watches. But with the S10 chip, optimized power efficiency, and watchOS 11, the Ultra 3 could deliver even longer usage, possibly stretching to 72 hours on low-power mode. Imagine going on a 3-day adventure without needing to carry a charger. That's the kind of freedom that could make the Ultra 3 a game-changer for explorers and athletes. Battery life, however, is only part of the story. Let's talk about features. The Apple Watch Ultra 3 is rumored to bring even better health and fitness tracking. Over the years, Apple has become a leader in health technology. From detecting irregular heart rhythms to fall detection and advanced sleep tracking, Apple Watches have saved countless lives. With the Ultra 3, we might see next-generation health sensors. Some reports suggest enhanced heart monitoring, improved blood oxygen tracking, and advanced sleep stage analysis. But the most exciting rumor is Apple's long-term work on non-invasive glucose monitoring. While it's unlikely to arrive this year, the Ultra 3 could include groundwork for these features, bringing us closer to a future where your watch can monitor your blood sugar levels without needles. That would be revolutionary. Let's also touch on extreme sports and outdoor use, because that's where the Ultra shines. Divers, for example, love the Depth app on the Ultra 2. Now, Apple is rumored to enhance depth sensing technology, making the Ultra 3 even more accurate for underwater explorers. The improved GPS system could be another highlight, giving hikers and runners pinpoint location tracking even in dense forests or urban canyons where signals usually fail. For climbers, marathoners, and cyclists, this kind of reliability could be a huge advantage. And then there's watchOS 11, which will debut alongside the Ultra 3. Apple's software is the heart of the experience, and we're expecting new fitness modes, smarter widgets, and deeper integration with iOS. Imagine custom workout metrics that adapt to your personal goals, or a smarter recovery tracker that tells you not just when to exercise, but when to rest. This is where Apple is really stepping up to compete with brands like Garmin, which have dominated the pro athlete space for years. Now let's address the big question: price. The Apple Watch Ultra 2 launched at $799 in the US, and here's the good news. Early reports suggest that Apple may stick with the same pricing for the Ultra 3. That's right, despite new features, better performance, and a longer battery, Apple could keep the Ultra 3 at $799. Of course, pricing may vary in different countries because of taxes and currency changes. But if Apple keeps the US price steady, that makes the Ultra 3 one of the most attractive premium smartwatches of 2025. Considering the competition, this could be Apple's smartest move. So, should you upgrade? If you're already using the Ultra 2, the decision might depend on how much you value the rumored upgrades. If longer battery life, a faster chip, and improved sensors matter to you, the Ultra 3 could be worth it. But if you're using the original Ultra, the jump could feel much more significant, making the Ultra 3 a true upgrade. And if you've never owned an Ultra before, this could be the perfect time to experience Apple's most advanced watch yet. Finally, let's think about what the Ultra 3 means in the bigger picture. Apple isn't just competing with other smartwatch makers, it's competing with the idea of what a watch should be. By turning the watch into a life-saving, health-monitoring, performance-enhancing device, Apple is redefining the category. The Ultra 3 isn't just for telling time, it's for telling you how healthy you are, where you are, and how far you can push yourself. It's not just a gadget, it's a companion for your lifestyle. And that's why the Ultra 3 matters. With its refined design, breakthrough performance, advanced health tools, longer battery life, and competitive price, it's shaping up to be one of Apple's most important launches of 2025. Whether you're an athlete, an explorer, or just someone who loves having the best tech on your wrist, the Ultra 3 could be exactly what you've been waiting for. So what do you think? Will the Apple Watch Ultra 3 live up to the hype? Or is Apple saving its biggest surprises for future models? One thing is certain, the Ultra 3 is going to be one of the most talked about gadgets this year, and I can't wait to see it in action.